Hey guys, what's up? I'm in the screen printing shop area, so that's pretty much it right here. Okay, hold on one second. Bam. So that's it. This is the area where I do screen printing. All right, hold on. All right, cool. What up right here? There we go. Okay, so now knowing that that's the screen printing shop area, I got something that I mentioned in one of my lives I did, right? Talk and drive. So, man needs to shave. Whew, looking scruffy. But anyways, right now I'm wearing my coat because it's a little chilly in the shop. I do have a heater. I actually have the propane heater, but the propane heater is good. It does what it needs to. I'm gonna be using it soon. Speaking about that, I have to get some more. But while I'm waiting for that, I got a surprise. Hold on one second. I'm gonna put it right down the screen printing machine. Give me a second. All right. Okay, cool. So, what do we have there? Right? That is what you call a pellet stove slash we call it wood stove. So it can do both pellets and wood stove. So give me a quick second. I'm gonna just turn the camera around. Right, hold on. All right, cool. So that's basically it right here. Right, outdoor portable heat firewood oven. I might say oven stove. I don't know. Who knows? I might feel like an oven in there. So even though it says that, I can still use it inside. Right. The main purpose of it is so it can actually hold on. All right, cool. So the main purpose of it is so I can heat up the place, right? Now, in order to do that, I may have to break my screen printing machine apart, put it on the wall, and have like a line screen printing setup. I don't know, give or take. I might think about doing that. I might not. You're gonna have to stay tuned to find out, right? So, with that said, that's like the updates of what I got going on as far as like screen printing. Like my whole goal is to make sure this studio shed is warm enough so I can be able to do stuff. Because obviously you haven't seen me throw videos because I've been busy doing other things, and being able to have a studio shed allows me to, you know, come here and do what I need to. But when it's that cold in here, like I don't want to be here. And then sometime I have to fire off the what's that thing called, propane heater, for like a good hour or two so the place can be warmed up. So because of that, it kind of discouraged me of wanting to be here, right? So that's why I haven't thrown you guys much videos. So with this setup, I should be able to be here a lot more. It's gonna make the place nice and warm and toasty. And with the pellet stove, I can keep it running. um I'm gonna put a camera in the shop, obviously, but even while I'm not here at really low settings. But most likely, I'm probably not even gonna use the low setting. I'm just gonna use it when I'm here. But this is in my backyard, so I can keep an eye on the shop and make sure everything is good. When I'm leaving, turn everything off, and I'm good to go, right? So that's basically what I want to talk to you guys about. That's the update. That's what's going on with the shop. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Hold on one second. Should I put you up here? Yeah, let me put you up here for a second. I want to show you something. Give me a second. All right. All right. Cool. Okay, so here I am right now, right? Um, so, oh man, feels so much better putting you guys up here. Um, I got it. Now there's another part I'm missing, which is actually the pellet area. So currently I just have the stove area. With the whole pellet stove setup, I should be good to go. Questions you may have: does it smoke in the shop? Now, what I found out, there's a lot of people that have this in their um, wood shop. Mostly wood shops will have this. A lot of shop has like cast iron, or even like, you know, this type of setup. Now, one reason why I was thinking about not doing it is because it said outdoor. But when I was checking out the videos and seeing how people were utilizing it, it can be used indoors. As far as I know, check the manufacturer. But once I get started, I'll let you guys know. If not, I can always return it. You know what I mean? I got some time. But yeah, so in the long run, I want to get this set up. The issue is when I have it over here, right? when I have it over here, I may have to get rid of the screen printing machine that's right there and put it up against the wall, like I said earlier. By putting it up against the wall, it's basically going to be like this. Just like this. It's going to be up against the wall. I'll be able to screen print, do everything I need to, put it back up. But I have the setup that's exactly like this, right, on all four. So I'll have 4 t-shirt platens set up with 4 screen printed clamps with the whole hinge, the whole arm going up and down, instead of me just taking it plop and then, you know, if I want to see how the image is, I have to lift it up slightly, put it back down. No, I won't have to do that. All I have to do is just like this, lift this up on a hinge, look at the image. If I don't like the image, because it doesn't have too much ink, I can put it back down, screen print some more, and then call it a day, right? So that's one setup I gotta get ready. And what made me come up with the idea was because I had this on the wall, and then when I got that, I said, you know what? I love the carousel setting, but I may have to just, make it in a way where I screen print. I'm thinking of another way because I really don't want to take that apart, because I can still screen print, have it there, and then call it a day. But ultimately, I think I may have to get rid of the whole setup and just put it up against the wall. I don't know. I don't know. You guys tell me. Do you want it up against the wall like this one, right? Where I have all 4 of them lined up against the wall. I did the measurement. I can have 4 of them lined up before I build the addition. That was the main idea of why I built the addition. And then eventually, I just decided to just throw the screen printing machine in there. Now it obstructs the way of getting in a little bit. If I was to put everything up against the wall, I would have tons of clearance, tons of clearance. So that's what's going on. That's my dilemma. But other than that, we doing good. Um, just need to get some things going. Like I said, I shut down the whole operation for a little bit because I wanted to focus on upgrading the shop, making it more ready, and then eventually when it's more ready, that's when I'm gonna just go ahead and just get things going as far as like screen printing, as far as like direct to film. You know, this is like an off season for us. That's in the teacher biz, so I'm trying to utilize it as much as I can to just do as much as I can over here, right? So tomorrow, I don't know, either tomorrow or the following day, I may have to break that down. But you know what? Let me see something. I'm gonna put the box down and see how it would go. Right? So imagine this is literally it. That's gonna heat up the shop. Right? So okay. So can you see it? Okay, you see that box right there that's on the floor? Right there? That's the machine, right? I mean, well, it's just let's just call it the oven, right? That's the setup where it would go. Now I have to push a little bit further in, obviously. Um, so that's good, but dang it, dang it! I just noticed something. If I don't have it here, but where would I put it here? Yikes! I should have thought about this. Last minute machine. All right, all right, all right. So there's still another way. Could I? Hmm. You know what I'm thinking about? So if I don't want to break that machine down, I can have it here, where this is here. Take this and yikes. I can't put it anywhere else. Um, yeah, I can't put that anywhere else. All right, we're breaking down the screen printing machine. We're gonna break it down. All right, stay tuned for that. I'm gonna have to break down the whole screen printing machine and just like this, put it up against the wall, and then bam, there you go. I'll have more places to just more room to move around. I'll be able to heat up the place a little bit better. Now it may slow the production down a little bit because line screen printing requires you to be lined up perfectly. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but that's another challenge I'm gonna have to take. I'm gonna have to break that machine down and then get it going. So it is what it is. Like, subscribe, leave a pal. It's a little chill here, so I gotta get going. All right, that's update for you. Right, that's update. That's, man, just thinking about it is like a little daunting, but hey, we're gonna do it. We're gonna break down that whole screen printing machine down, put it up against the wall, like I said, just like this one, and then we're gonna do line screen printing. That's what we're gonna focus on. Now some may say, hey, why don't you just buy the freckle setup? If I do, I'll have this machine and I'm gonna have to break it down, but I can't return it. So it's gonna be a waste of money. So I'd rather just tear it apart, put it up against the wall, get it nicely lined up, and then that way I'll do my screen printing. I already have the multiple head set up, so I don't have to worry about like setting up the screen to do line screen printing. So just load it up on one of these clamps right here, and then put it on, screen print, put the next one, screen print. Now I'll be able to do unlimited colors and 4. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we got going on. All right. Like, subscribe, Levi pal. Appreciate you guys. That's the update for now, as far as like screen printing, right? And should this be shop update? I'll just put on shop updates. You know what I mean? All right. Peace. I'm out.